Hey everyone, hi, thank you for joining. My name is Ashley and this is StarMagicTarot and Intuitive Guidance. I am an intuitive tarot reader here to offer you divine guidance and whatever messages I receive from Spirit to help you gain clarity and peace of mind during these trying times. This is your reading for October, and before I get started, I'm just going to ground our energy with this singing bowl. I started a little late this month. It's today is October 15th at the time of my recording. Tomorrow is the new moon, and we have already begun Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury is going to be in retrograde until November 3rd. So if you've noticed that you're having difficulty communicating with people, or trouble working technology, or maybe even trouble with your language, if you find yourself misspeaking, using the wrong words, frustrated with like your speech not coming out exactly as you hear it in your mind, well, that's why. And these things happen during Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde happens about a third of the year. So, this can be a time of feeling like everything's going wrong. I mean, especially now considering the other planets that are in retrograde. Or this could be a time where you use the energy to your advantage, right? So, what I say every Mercury retrograde, or what I advise my friends and myself, what I have to remind myself of every Mercury retrograde, is now is really a great time to relax, reflect. Actually, reflect is a better word. Reflect, and trying, instead of trying to force things to work out. I mean, especially considering Mars is also currently in retrograde, right? And Mars being the planet of action, taking action. So now is an excellent time to reflect. Really think about, especially with tomorrow being the new moon, really think about how you want the next month, the next cycle of your life, what you want to manifest for yourself. And even if taking certain actions may be challenging at this time, or may feel challenging at this time, now's a great time to get clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you're clearing out, what it is you're releasing, what it is that no longer works for you, that is no longer serving you, and let that go, and breathe, and really plan, right? Now's the perfect time to plant these seeds. Plant these seeds step by step. Strategize, plan. So that's just general guidance for this time period. And now let's get into the reading. Cancer, this is your October reading. So I'll just say a quick prayer. Father, Mother, God, Spirit, Universe, my angels and guides, the highest spiritual beings of my ancestors, my higher self, and all divine entities who love me unconditionally. Guidance. What guidance do you have for Cancer for October? So I feel like October has a lot of change for you, or the potential for a lot of change. maybe even some uncomfortable change, adversity, right? But there is no growth without adversity. So even though we tend to shy away and cringe at the thought of, shy away from and cringe at the thought of adversity, really it's all in service of our highest good in some way, because there's always a lesson to learn, and with each lesson we grow and we expand, and there's the opportunity to heal. So the overall energy of your spread, Cancer, is the Five of Staffs. This is the Five of Wands in the traditional tarot. So I do feel like there is some there's some conflict. And I do feel like you aren't necessarily the one instigating the conflict. I feel like you're wanting resolution, but there's conflict, whether that's in like arguments, pettiness, jealousy, competition, gossip. There is something that, yeah, there is this low vibrational energy that is around you right now. And there's a lot of earth here. There's a lot of earth here. So you could absolutely be dealing with a Taurus. If not Taurus, then perhaps Cancer, not Cancer, Virgo or Capricorn. But there's a lot of earth here. So maybe this conflict is related to work, maybe it's related to money, maybe it's related to your desire to build something, but you're questioning, or your self-doubt, questioning of your worth, of whether or not you'll be able to handle it, take it on, grow it, if you're enough. But there is the potential here. There's potential here to build something new, to start something new, a new seed, or maybe this is even a new job opportunity, or some type of offer or message regarding work, money, tangible matters, right? Because we have the Page of Coins here, a little coin, which is the Page of Coins in the traditional tarot. And then you go from just this seed or spark of a potential of the new beginning to juggling the Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles. So you go from the Page of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this is your energy questioning, or no, not questioning, but really trying to juggle this new thing coming in, and whatever else you had going on prior to this Page of Pentacles, right? You could be juggling people, Cancer. I mean, maybe you're trying to juggle a new beginning with someone, and an old relationship, someone you're already committed to. But be careful with that, because you could find yourself just alone and single. So following the Two of Coins is the Hermit. Spirit definitely is urging you to tune inward, reflect, go hermit, really spend time alone. I feel Spirit is urging you to spend time alone so that you can reflect, because if you pay attention, if we look at how the layout of these cards, this Hermit is staring directly at this Two of Pentacles. So really reflect on whether or not this is something you want to do. Is this how you want to live your life? Juggling, whatever it is that you're juggling. But this Hermit energy has someone feeling alone, abandoned, questioning their worth. Because following the Hermit is the Five of Coins. And this is a fear-based mentality. Whether you're financially struggling, or you feel abandoned by someone feels abandoned by you, or you're questioning your self-worth, there's fear, there's anxiety, there's loneliness. I mean, this really feels like loneliness, considering the Hermit considering the Five of Coins follows the Hermit. And we have we have three fives here. The Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. change. This could absolutely be, this could represent a breakup for some. And if this is a breakup, I am sorry. Yeah, that blows if it's a breakup. If it's not a breakup, there's still some discourse. There's still some uncomfortable change. I mean, 3 5s, 5 5 5, change. However, change inspires growth, right? So even if you are feeling this 5 of Pentacles energy, it won't last for long. I mean, and what's beautiful here is that following the 5 of Coins is the Hierophant. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Guys, wow. Okay, so this absolutely could represent a relationship for some. Because we have the Moor, which is the Hierophant, followed by the Shaman, which is the High Priestess. This is a divine pair. This is a divine pair. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's like the highest divine pair. It's like the Emperor and the Empress, or the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's a divine pair. So this absolutely could be regarding change happening in your relationship. However, fortunately, it appears as though whatever it is that is happening involves two high vibrational, spiritual, intuitive people. So, yeah, you might be experiencing growing pains right now, but ultimately, whatever these growing pains are, whatever this feeling of abandonment is, whatever this conflict is, whatever the numerological energy of the number 5 is, it's contributing to your growth. It's contributing to your ascension. It's contributing to your healing. The healing, now I don't know if the two of you are going to end up together, if this is a romantic relationship, but there is a deep spiritual connection here. So this could absolutely contribute to the healing of your relationship, whether you end up together or not. But more importantly, it's the healing within yourself, right? Taking it back to the Hermit. I mean, and I really hope that if this is regarding a relationship, that the juggling is not a third-party situation. I really hope that, because that just completely dishonors the spiritual bond between these two, and it kind of just goes against what these cards represent, the energy of these cards. So I don't think it's that. I don't feel, I hope it's not that. But there is this juggling. There is this this juggling, something new coming in along with something else. There is a need for reflection and spending time alone and going inward. There is a need to confront this 5 of Pentacles energy so that you can grow and ascend into the divine spiritual beings that you already are. So we've got the Moor. I mean, this is a contractual bond, right? Whether that's an actual contract, whether it's an actual signed contract or if this is a spiritual contract. It feels spiritual, but again, there's a lot of earth energy here. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Convention, responsibility, contracts, work, jobs, spirituality, marriage even. This spread could absolutely be regarding growing pains happening within a marriage. But this is Taurus energy again, and this is stable, solid, reliable energy. Trust what you know, right? Because ultimately you do know, Cancer. This is the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy, but the High Priestess, she is spiritual, she's intuitive. You are very intuitive. She's all-knowing. I do absolutely feel like you are being encouraged to embrace your crab-like energy. So if you were hurt, or maybe maybe you just need some distance. This is you in your shell. This is absolutely happening in the month of October. Absolutely. And the high priestess, I mean, this is just double confirmation in that the high priestess, she is spiritual and she is all knowing, but she keeps what she knows to herself. This can absolutely represent secrecy, but in a, like, not in a negative way necessarily. Like, the high priestess is still high vibrational. She's a high priestess. She's divine. She's spiritual. And again, this is a spiritual divine connection. So whatever this is, this adversity is that's happening, that you're facing, it's in service of your growth. It's in service of your ascension. It's in service of a deepening of your spiritual connection, whether that spiritual connection is within yourself or to another person, or just to spirit, right? And maybe that's where the juggling comes in. It's like, how much of myself am I focused on tangible things, on my money, on my career, on my home, on my material possessions, and how much of myself am I committed to my spiritual practice? I mean, it could be just an internal struggle that you're dealing with right now, and maybe you are shifting your focus from the material and the tangible to the spiritual, and balancing out that energy. And maybe you have help with this. You have help with this, whether it's a person or or your angels, your guides. This doesn't have to be so it doesn't have to be so painful. Even though growing pains are inevitable, they don't have to hurt to the fullest of their ability, right? Like, we can somehow try to alleviate or mitigate this pain, whether that's deepening our spiritual practice, reaching out to a spiritual mentor, or just like speaking out, asking our angels and guides for and ancestors for help. So this is actually a really beautiful spread, Cancer. Even though it may not feel super pleasant, you've got a lot of beautiful energy surrounding you and wonderful things happening. So I'm sending you so much love. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below and let me know how your reading resonated with you. And also, if your sun sign reading doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your moon sign or your rising and your Venus. I found that even when my sun sign does resonate with readings, the rising, moon, and Venus also resonate as well. There are additional messages. So feel free to watch whatever videos you are called to. Have a wonderful rest of the month and try to stay safe out there. All right, let's remember to continue to shine our light and raise our voices until we are heard. Take care. Bye.